I'm here.
Happy?
She's not. Okay. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I've admitted her. Hi. You're on mute, sweetie. There you go. You can hear me?
No.
You can hear me? Hi. Hello. 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 What's going on? Can you hear me? Hello, I can hear them.
Yeah.
Hello. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I don't seem to be able to hear you. Hi.
Hi.
Ah, you can hear me now. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So I was having a look at your homework. You did very well. The only thing you need to do is expand on your answers a bit. Use the question to help you form the answer. So if the question was as simply as, what is your name? You would actually put, my name is. So using the question to help you with the answer. Okay, sweetie?
Okay.
Understand, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, but you got all the right answers, well done. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to share something with you now. Okay, this will also help with your spelling. Can you see that? Can you see the screen?
No. Yes.
Yes, you can. Okay, fine. So it is all about spelling. Okay, so you can see pictures on the front, right?
Right.
Okay, perfect. So this is all about words with AW. AW words that are spelt with or, AUGH and AU. All right? So
Yes.
it says tick the columns. These are the columns. You can see my cursor, right? I'm going to get the mouse to make it even clearer.
Yes.
The columns, yeah?
Yes.
And the columns say look, say, cover, write, check, and correction. So you look at the word, you say the word, you cover it up like this, then you write it, then you check to see if you're right, and then you put any correction in here. So the words are court, court, naughty, taught, daughter, and autumn. Okay? So any words that you don't understand there? Any words that you don't know? Happy, any words there that you don't know?
No.
No? So court, you know, it's about catch. Yes? So you catch the ball now. You caught the ball in the past. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah? So naughty, anybody in your class that's a bit naughty? Anyone in your class that's a bit naughty?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we all know naughty. So taught, it's teach in the present, taught in the past. So your teacher teaches now, but she taught you in the past. Okay? Daughter, so you're somebody's daughter, I'm somebody's daughter. Yes? And autumn.
Yes.
My favorite season of the year, autumn. Okay. So now you know your spellings. Can you match them with the correct picture? So what do you think this one is? Which one is this? Where's the butterfly? Can you see the butterfly?
Yes.
Yeah. The butterfly is caught in the net. Caught. Why do you think this girl is crying?
Because her dad is shouting to her.
Yes, Dad's shouting at her. Why do you think he's
Because
shouting?
she is naughty.
Yes. So naughty will go in there. What's this lady doing?
Mm,
She's a what? She's somebody like me. Do you think she might be a teacher? Yes? Do you think she's a teacher?
yes.
Yes, she looks like it. So in this space here will go the word taught. So she's teaching a lesson, right? Just like we are now. And she's using a screen, just like we are. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? So taught will go
Yeah.
in here. This word here, taught. So this lady is she a mum? Is she a mum?
Mm,
Do you think this might be her daughter?
yes.
Yes, a daughter will go in here. And the last picture is where the leaves on the tree are yellow and they're brown. So this must be what season? What season do you think this is?
Mm,
Is it spring?
no.
No, it's not summer, right?
Yes.
So it's not winter either, so it must be autumn. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, so this must be autumn. So you put autumn in here. So all of the words are here. Caught, naughty, taught, because this lady's a teacher. So taught, daughter, daughter, and autumn. Yeah? All okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so here, tick the columns as you follow the instructions, so the same thing. Clause, cause, astronaut, applaud, and author. Any words there you don't know?
No.
No? You know all these words?
Yes.
Yes? So, this man is doing what with his hands?
Clap.
Clap. And another word for clap is what? Applaud. Applaud means to clap. Okay? So applaud will go in here. What's this boy doing? What do you think he's doing? Is he writing in a book?
Applaud.
So applaud will go here, because it's another word for clap, applaud. But what's this boy doing?
Thinking.
Yeah, he's thinking. What has he got in his hand? Has he got a pencil?
Author.
Author, that's right. Well done, because he's writing in a book, yes?
Yes.
So he's authoring something, he's writing something. And this person is a what? Any ideas?
No.
No? This person is somebody that flies in space or walks on the moon. So this is an astronaut. Here is the word. Astronaut. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So other ways to help you learn, like we talked about last time, write your spelling words using bubble lettering and then colour them in. That's always good fun. Speed write. How many times can you write each of your spelling words in 30 seconds? So time yourself and watch yourself getting faster and faster and faster. So ask a friend or a grown-up to scramble all of the letters in each of your spellings. Can you work out each anagram? So print them out, cut up each of the letters and see if you can put them back together again. That's a great way.
I can't hear.
Can you hear now? Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes. So ask a friend or a grown-up to scramble all of the letters in each of your spellings and see if you can work out what the word is from each of the letters all mixed together. So spelling story. Can you write a passage of text that contains all of your 10 spelling words? It's not as easy as you think. So write a story, write a passage that contains all of your 10 spelling words. That is a great one. Okay? All okay? So just these ones as homework, okay? Just page 1, 2, 3, just those, okay? Just those ones.
Okay.
Okay, and because if you see down here says week 2, so that's for next time, okay? So I will send it to you, but just these 3, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question now. Has your teacher told you about paragraphs? Has she told you nothing about paragraphs? Okay, perfect. So I will do that. So I'll come out of here and I'm going to go in here. So before we start, do you know what a paragraph is? I need to give you a new share. Okay, you can see that?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So she hasn't told you about paragraphs. Have you any idea on your own what a paragraph is? Because in year 5, you're going to be asked to write paragraphs. So have you any idea what one might be?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. All right. So it says here, language conventions, paragraphs. Okay. So here you are. You can see the paragraph sign there. So paragraphs. Paragraphs. Okay. So what we're going to do is an introductory activity, independent focused activities. So you're going to be helping me with this. Review, consolidation, and application. So that means using what I've taught you. Is that okay? Is that okay? Happy?
Okay.
Yeah? Understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So our aim is that you can use paragraphs correctly. So you know what paragraphs are for. You can summarize, you can make smaller the information contained in paragraphs so you know what they're about. You can identify the main theme, what it's all about, what the paragraph is about. You can organize, oh dear, the sound is very bad. You can organize paragraphs around a main theme, and you know the purpose, what paragraphs are for. All okay? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Your sound is coming in and out at the moment. Okay, fine. So this is introductory, okay? So when we say introductory, what do you think we mean? Introduce. Any idea what that means? Any idea what that might mean? If we're going to introduce something, okay, when we introduce something, we start it. We find out what it's about. So here we're finding out what paragraphs are. Okay? You're on mute, sweetie.
Okay.
There you go. So, this is a closer look at paragraphs. So, do you want to read the first, what's in the first yellow box?
Yes.
Okay, so can you read it?
What are paragraphs? Paragraphs are groups of sentences written about the same idea or topic. They are used to show when a writer has changed time, place, idea, person. Thought,
Yeah.
or are.
So break it up if you're not sure. Argument.
If a writer change one of this, a new paragraph will start.
Okay, so paragraphs are groups of sentences written about the same idea or the same topic. They're used to show when a writer has changed time, changed place, changed idea, changed person, changed his or her thought or argument. If a writer changes one of these, a new paragraph will start. So you know that each paragraph, and they're normally around 5 or 6 sentences to each paragraph, you're still talking about the same thing, but you might have changed exactly what you're talking about. So in the first paragraph, you might be talking about where a story is set, the setting, the place where it's set. Then in the second paragraph, you might be talking about one of the characters. So there you would start a new paragraph, okay?
Why? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why use paragraph? Paragraphs make clear the origin.
So break it up. Organization.
Organization of a piece of writing, making it easier to read and understand the writer.
So break it up.
As
assists, helps.
Assist the reader by chunking
yes.
related thoughts or ideas. How long are paragraphs? There is not set length to a paragraph. It is something the writer decide as a way of organizing and
structuring
the writing. Writers often use shorter paragraphs in non-fiction writing due to using lot of different facts, and longer in fiction writing due to using more description language.
Okay, so do we understand what all this means?
No.
No? Okay, fine. So paragraphs are sentences together in one line after another. They're all talking about the same thing. So you might be talking about, if you're writing a story about a house in the forest. So you might start by telling whoever is going to read this of what the forest looks like. That would be paragraph 1. But then you want to talk about who lives in the house in the forest. That would be paragraph 2. See, you've actually changed what you're writing. The first one is about what the forest looks like. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. The second paragraph is about the people who live in the house in the forest. The third paragraph might be about what the house looks like, how many bedrooms it has, what color the wallpaper is, what color the paint is inside. So that would be paragraph 3. It's all about the house in the forest, but first paragraph is about the forest. The second is about the people who live in the house. The third is about what the house looks like. The fourth is maybe about you, because you go to visit the people who live in the house. So the fourth is about you and why you've gone to visit. Do you see that? It's all about the same thing.
How many paragraphs?
So why do you think you use paragraphs? Paragraphs make a piece of writing much easier to read and to understand. So you only have 5 or 6 sentences together, and then you talk about something else. So you start a new paragraph. So this, when you start a new paragraph, you leave a line and then start again.
Yes.
Yeah? So
yes,
the writer is helping the person reading by keeping all of the thoughts, all of the things they're writing about one thing together, all of the ideas are together. Yeah? So there is no set length to a paragraph. Normally, at your age, a paragraph is 5 or 6 sentences long. But as you get older, they can be much, much longer. So it's something the writer decides. So it's up to you, really, as a way of organizing and structuring the writing. So it's you making sure it's all organized. Writers often use shorter paragraphs in non-fiction. So non-fiction is something that are fact. Fiction is something that the writer thinks up, okay? So non-fiction is real, fiction is fantasy, something that the person writing has actually made up from their own minds, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. So often the paragraphs are shorter in non-fiction because you're just giving the facts. So how many paragraphs?
How
Your sound is just broken.
many paragraphs?
Yes.
As they need to make the writing clear. Some paragraphs have
So break it up. Particular
role, such as the introduction or
conclusion.
conclusion.
So this is the end. The conclusion is the end. So basically the introduction is the beginning. Then you have the main body. Then you have the end or conclusion. Okay, understand? Understand, sweetie?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Good, good, good. Okay. So this is how a paragraph looks. Do you remember I said to you, you leave a line? Yes? That you leave a line between each paragraph, yes?
Yes.
So our job is read the text. What is the main theme of the text? Okay, let's have a look. The egg is a tiny, round, oval or cylindrical object, so oval shaped. Usually with fine ribs and other microscopic structures. So they're talking about an insect egg here. The female attaches the egg to leaves, stems, or other objects. So it's talking about eggs being laid in trees. All okay?
Okay.
Yeah? So then this writer changes paragraph. He starts a new paragraph. The egg hatches into larva. So why has it changed paragraph there? Why do you think he's changed paragraphs?
To be clear.
Yeah, he's certainly being clear. Here, he's talking about the egg and where the egg is attached to the egg to leaves, stems, or other objects. So he's just talking about the egg here and the shape and where the egg is. Here, he's talking about the egg hatching into larva. So if you think of like a chicken's egg, he's talking about the egg being in a nest, but then the baby chicken coming out of the egg. Yes? So can you see he's changed what he's talking about?
No.
No? Okay. So here, let's have a look. The egg is a tiny, really, really small, round, could be oval shaped, or it could be cylinder shaped like a can, usually with fine ribs, so little hairs, and other microscopic, which is really, really tiny, tiny, tiny structures. So other tiny, tiny things. The female, the lady, attaches the egg to leaves, stems of a plant, or other objects. So here he's describing the egg, right? And also
Yes.
saying where the lady insect lays the eggs. So that's one topic. Yes? Now he's
Yes.
going to talk about something else. He's saying the egg hatches into larva. This is a long worm-like stage of the butterfly or moth. So the insect that we're talking about is a butterfly. So he's now saying about the butterfly being born. Here he was just talking about the egg. Now he's talking about the butterfly. It often has an interesting pattern of stripes or patches, and it may have spine-like hairs. It is the feeding and growth stage. Here he's talking about once the little caterpillar comes out of the egg, what the caterpillar looks like. Yes?
Yes.
Can you see he's changed from the egg to the caterpillar? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah? So now he started a new paragraph. It says, the chrysalis or pupa is when a hard case is formed around the larva, when it has a hard shell. This is the transformation stage within which the caterpillar's tissues are broken down and the adult insect structures are formed. The chrysalis of most species is brown or green and blends into the background. So now he's talking about the chrysalis. This is like the house where the grown-up butterfly grows. So here he's talking about the egg. Here he's talking about the caterpillar. Here he's talking about the chrysalis. So can you see how he's changing? He's still talking about the same thing, but here the egg, here the caterpillar, here the chrysalis. Do you see that? Do you see that, Happy?
Yes.
Yeah? The adult or imago is when a butterfly or moth is usually seen. The adults then undergo courtship and more egg laying. So now he's talking about the adult butterfly. So he's gone from egg to caterpillar to chrysalis to butterfly. Do you see that? So this is stages of a butterfly. From egg to larva to chrysalis to grown-up butterfly. Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes? So what's the main theme of the text? It's the life cycle of a butterfly. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? So each stage of the butterfly. Let's see if we can actually see it. Just a moment. Let's see if I can get it for you. So you see how he's changing text, yeah? He's changing his paragraphs. Okay. So this is exactly what he's done here. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes? So let's see if we can see it. Because he's told us exactly this, but just in words. Let's see if he's right, where he's changing his paragraphs. 15 seconds, okay.
Okay.
888. Here we go. Okay, it's not coming up for us. Okay. All righty, let's try again. I am trying. So it's just in words, each of the stages, okay?
Yeah.
So every time he changes stage, he starts a new paragraph. I will come back to that. Okay. So, but you understand why he's changed? You understand why he's changed paragraphs? Okay. So this is a closer look at paragraphs, and this is about non-fiction. Can you see? Can you see? Happy, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen, sweetie?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's saying, can you give a title
Yes.
to each paragraph? Could you summarize the content of the paragraph using just one word? So this is life cycle of butterfly and moths. So the egg is a tiny round oval or cylindrical object, usually with fine ribs and other microscopic structures. The female attaches the egg to the leaves, stems, or other objects. So what title could you give that paragraph? Just one word. What's it about?
Hmm.
There, it's about the egg. Yes? Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah? So it's just about the egg. So the egg hatches into larva. There's an interesting pattern of stripes and patches, spine-like hairs, feeding and growth stage. So for one word for this paragraph, what would it be? So it's the feeding and growth stage. So if something is feeding, what's it doing?
Hmm.
If something is feeding, it's eating. So could you call this one, this paragraph, about food? Eating, like the story Hungry Caterpillar? Yes?
Yes.
This about eating? So he eats a lot to grow. So this one, okay, this one, title word could be transform. So it changes. So you could say changes, change. Yes? This is where
Yes.
the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, right? Change.
Yes.
Yes? So
Yes.
the title word here, the adult, is when a butterfly or moth is usually seen. So this one could be butterfly, butterfly. So he's going from egg, eating, changing, butterfly. Do you see that? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to try a new share now. Let's see if I've got, if I can get this up so you can actually see butterfly opening. Yes. There you can see this, right? Can you see the green with the butterfly on the front?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's pretty much the same. Okay. So let me get the other one, which might tell you more, for you to see what I'm seeing. Play. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah? You can see it?
Yes.
So this is what he's talking about. So here's the caterpillar. So here's the eating. This is what he's talking about.
Yes.
A lot more eating. So at the end, he is a butterfly. So there you go. So it becomes a butterfly, and this is what the man writing was talking about. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, understand? This is exactly what he was talking about. Yes? So you see why he
Yes.
started a new paragraph? So this is a paragraph, this is a paragraph, this is a paragraph, and this is a paragraph. So they don't need to be very long, do they? This is only 2 sentences. Yeah?
Yes.
So they don't have to be very long. Okay. So let's have a look. This says, can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. This is a closer look at paragraphs. So what is the main theme of the information? This means, what's it about? The information has not yet been given labeled paragraphs, which makes it very hard to follow. Can you sort it into paragraphs to make it clearer? Okay. So it says canines. Humans have 8 incisors altogether, 4 in the upper jaw, so 4 teeth here, and 4 in the lower jaw. Okay. Canines are pointy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Humans have 4 canine teeth in each quarter. So what we need to do is, it says here, canine teeth. So would we put canines are pointy with that?
No.
Well, let's have a look again. It says here, humans have 4 canine teeth, 1 in each quarter of the mouth on either side of the incisors. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it says canines are pointy. Does canine there match with canine here? Can you see it's the same word?
Yes.
Yes? So canines and canine. So they would go together. So that would be a heading for here. Humans have 8 incisors altogether, 4 in the upper jaw and 4 in the lower jaw. Incisors are shovel shaped. So can you see that's the same word here and here? Do you see that?
Yes.
Yes? So they go together. Canines are used for tearing and ripping food. Here, here, and here. So those 3 go together, right?
Yes.
Incisors are used here, here, and here. So they go together, right?
Yes.
So you're organizing your paragraphs by one key word. Okay?
Okay.
Understand or not?
Yes.
Yeah, sure?
Yes.
Okay. So here, so what is the main theme of the information? The information has not been given labeled paragraph, makes it very hard to follow. Okay, fine. So here, it's got 3 molars, incisors, canines. So we know this one goes here with molars. Humans have 8 molars. Do you see the way they go together? Do you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. So these must belong in this group. Think of it as a little group. So what do you think the text is about? Is it about teeth? Is it about teeth? Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Yes, it is. It's about teeth and the various types of teeth. Okay. So this is about using paragraphs in stories. Whatever type of story you're writing, paragraphs will help you to structure it. Paragraphs will always make it easier for the reader to understand. So instead of just writing a one-page story, one A4 page, you do it in little bits. Do you see that? 4 or 5 sentences, just little bits. So paragraphs can also be used in stories to introduce new characters. So every time you start to talk about a new character, so here we have a character and you're talking about him, and then you're going to introduce his wolf, and you're going to tell us about the wolf. So you need a new paragraph. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Introduce a new speaker or new dialogue. So every time somebody new speaks in your story, you need a new paragraph. And a paragraph is simply leaving a line between what you were writing before and the new one. You just leave a line. Add suspense or change the mood. Introduce a new theme. Move between time or flashbacks. So I'm going to share my script, my whiteboard with you, and for you to see what I mean. Can you see the whiteboard?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So let's put text box in. Okay, so let's think. What could our quick story be about? Okay. What's your best friend's name? What's she called?
Rojai.
Okay. What's your favorite animal?
The dog.
A dog. So there we are. We know what it's about now. So what we need to do is, thank you. Okay, so let's think of something. how are we going to describe is my best friend? Okay. What does she look like? Is she tall?
No.
No. Is she quiet?
No.
No. Is she fun?
Yes.
She's small and fun. What games does she like to play? What's
She
her-
likes to swing.
Okay. But the best thing she likes is her dog. Let's call him Mickey. So here we're writing about Lejane. We're saying who she is, the best friend, what she looks like. She's small and she's fun. And what she likes is to play on her swing. But the best thing she likes is her dog, Mickey. But now we want to say something about Mickey. So we need, Mickey is a big dog. He's brown and white with pointy ears. So do you see here we've been talking in this paragraph about Lejane. And now we have introduced her dog. But now we want to talk about the dog. So do you see we've left the space here? See we've left a line? Yes?
Yes.
That's because we've changed paragraphs. Because now we're talking about Mickey. Do you see that? So this is all a paragraph is. You've just been talking about one thing and now you're going on to talk about something else. But it's still about Jane and her dog. Yes?
Yes.
When you want to talk about what Lejane likes to do with her dog Mickey, you start a new paragraph. Yes? Maybe she likes to take him for walks in the park. Yes?
Yes.
Maybe he likes to swim in the sea at the beach. Yes? So that's where you change the paragraph. Do you see that? Do you see that?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go back in. And share it with you. Can you see that? Can you see that again?
Yes.
So here, when you introduce a new theme, like we did, we were talking about Lejane, then we wanted to talk about the dog, so we started a new paragraph, okay?
Okay.
Okay? So think about a picture book you know well, like, I don't know if you know this story, Where the Wild Things Are. Do you know this story?
No.
No? Okay, so I'm going to move on. My students know it very well. Okay, so here it says using paragraphs in stories, and I'm going to send this to you. Think about a picture book you know well, or look at a picture book you're familiar with. So any book would be fine. Can you box the story in order to identify the main stages of the narrative? So this is basically what it's about. This paragraph is about one thing, this paragraph about something else, this paragraph is about something else. These would then become your main paragraphs when writing the story as text without any pictures. So if you look at the pictures in a book, it would tell you the story. They would be your paragraphs. So let's have a look at that. Do you see this?
Yes.
Yeah. So it says, look at the first paragraph in George the Giant Tortoise. Explain what the purpose of the paragraph is. So it says, George, this is George, was a giant tortoise. He belonged to a lovely owner called Oliver, who looked after him very well. Although before he had belonged to Oliver's grandpa Jack for many years, he was quite a rare type of tortoise, and that made him very special. So what is that paragraph about?
About the turtle.
Yes, it was about the tortoise and who owned him. So he belonged to a lovely owner called Oliver, who looked after him very well. And before that, he belonged to Oliver's grandpa Jack. So he now belongs to Oliver, now his grandpa Jack. So does that mean, do you think, Happy, that George the tortoise was a baby tortoise, or was he an older tortoise? Was he young or was he old? So he's now Oliver's tortoise, but before he was Oliver's grandpa's tortoise. So do you think he's an old tortoise or a baby tortoise?
Big.
Yeah, he's an old tortoise, isn't he? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's have a look, and I'm going to send you this story. George was a giant tortoise. He belonged to a lovely owner called Oliver, who looked after him very well. Although before he had belonged to Oliver's grandpa Jack for many years, he was quite a rare type of tortoise, and that made him very special. So he was a very special tortoise. So can you see that's one paragraph? So it's talking about who owns George. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? So the next paragraph said, some people said George was spoilt, but he didn't ask for much really. All he liked to eat was grass and hay, which is dried grass, with a few dandelions, which is a wild plant. Do you know what a dandelion is?
No.
No? Okay. When you're out playing in the grass, do you sometimes see the plants growing in the grass that have got a round head on the top? And if you pick them, you can blow them and all the seeds blow everywhere. Yes? Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Yes? Yes?
Yes.
These are dandelions. So with a few dandelions now and then. So we like to eat grass and dried grass and some dandelions or the occasional lettuce. He quite likes lettuce, so salad. Yes?
Yes.
Okay? He did have his own shed that Grandpa Jack had made for him when he was alive, which even had its own heating. Most of the time, George lived in his shed, but he loved to wander lazily around the garden sometimes when Oliver was playing. So this paragraph is about what? It's mainly about what? Any idea?
No.
No? Okay. So it's talking about what George likes to eat, grass and hay and dandelions and sometimes lettuce. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? He did have his own shed, so his own house in the garden that Grandpa Jack had made for him when he was alive. And it even had its own heating, so he had a fire in there. Most of the time, George lived in his shed, but he liked to wander, liked to walk around the garden when Oliver was out playing on the grass. So when Oliver was in the garden, he liked to come out of his house and walk around the garden. So is this paragraph about what George likes to eat and where he lives? Happy? Hi.
Hi.
So this one is about what George likes to eat and where he lives? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So this one, the first one, is talking about George and who looks after him. This one is talking about what George likes to eat and where he likes to live. Yes?
Yes.
So do you see that's a change? It's all about George. It's all about the giant tortoise. But the first one is about who looks after him. The second one is about what he likes to eat and where he lives. So the third one, it says George thought that Oliver was the best owner that any tortoise could wish for. Well, maybe joint first in the best tortoise owner competition, as Grandpa Jack had been extremely kind and caring too. In fact, George was very keen to show how grateful he was to his owner and to prove that he was the best pet that Oliver could wish for. So this paragraph is about what?
Mm.
Is this paragraph about talking? Is George saying
That
he liked, go on?
no.
Hello? I can hear you, sweetie.
No.
No? So
Yes.
this one is talking about George liking Oliver very much, and he liked Grandpa Jack too, right?
Yes.
Yeah? So you see he's changed now from who takes care of him up here in paragraph 1 to what he likes to eat and where he lives in paragraph 2 to paragraph 3 saying he liked Oliver and Grandpa Jack. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So here it says here, look at the other paragraphs in George the Giant Tortoise. Explain why the writer has used paragraphs in the way he has. So I'm going to send this to you. And what I need you to do, sweetie, for your homework is just the one, it comes as a pack, but just the one that has 1 star on it. Okay?
Okay.
Just the one that has 1 star. It will come with all right up to 3 stars, but they're for children older than you. Okay? Okay? Is that okay? This one is for year 5. Okay? So when you get
Okay.
it, you'll just do this one. Okay, fine. So here you go. So use all of the information you have learnt and practiced about paragraphs, and you work on your own assessment, which is the one I'm going to send you about George the Giant Tortoise, okay?
Okay.
Is that okay for you, sweetie? So, can you explain now what paragraphs are for? Do you understand now? Do you understand what paragraphs are
Yes,
for?
I can't hear you.
Great. So you know how to make smaller now, the information in paragraphs, how we can use one keyword. What's it about? Like we did with the butterfly, egg, eating, change, butterfly. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You can identify a main theme like we did George the Giant Tortoise. So his owner, what he likes to eat, where he lives, he likes the garden. Yes?
Yes.
All okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you understand, sweetie?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to share something with you before I let you go. Okay, screen share is paused. I want to show you this. Okay, so this is basically how you write in paragraphs. You can see this, sweetie?
No.
You can't see. Okay, no problem. See now?
No. Yes.
Yes, you can. Okay. So here, this is how basically paragraphs work. So you can see it's a burger, right?
Yes.
Yes. So at the top, you've got 1/2 of the bun. Yes, up here.
Yes.
So this is the main idea sentence. So right at the top, the main idea sentence. Down here, number 2, we have the tomatoes. And the tomatoes are adding detail. So you tell us a bit more. So in each paragraph, you have the main idea to start, then you give us a little more. Number 2 here is the lettuce. Will you tell us a little bit more? Okay? So
Okay.
if you were writing about a dog, you would tell us it's a dog in the main part. In the second part, you would tell us how big the dog is. In the next part, you would tell us what color the dog is. Number 3, which is the hamburger or bean burger, you would tell us what the dog likes to play with. Yes, so you're giving us a bit more detail. And on the last one, which is the other side of the bread here, you would come to a conclusion. So you could say if it was a good dog or a bad dog, and how much you like having a dog or not. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so do you see that? Do you think that might help you
Yes.
when you're writing paragraphs? Would that help? So
Yes.
all of these things, main idea sentence, adding detail sentence, 1, 2, and 3, and a conclusion sentence, that's a paragraph. So that burger here, this hamburger, is a paragraph. Do you see that?
Yes.
An idea, detail, 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 end. And that's a whole sentence. Okay, sweetie? So,
Yes.
do you think you'll be able to do it for me? If I send you the story about George the Giant Tortoise, do you think you'll be able to write just one paragraph?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. And also, I'm going to send you the spelling to help you too. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So so send you spelling and George and the paragraph writing. Paragraph writing. Perfect. So it's a note to myself. Okay, what questions do you have? Do you have questions?
No.
No questions?
No.
No? Are you clear before I let you go? Are you clear, sweetie, on what you need to do? Happy? Happy? Hi.
What?
Are you happy about what you need to do? Are you confident? Are you sure you know what to do?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I'm going to stop that share. If you're sure you know what to do, I will stop and I will go in. Well done. It was a very busy lesson today. We've had a lot to do. So you'll be okay?
Yes.
All right. Any problems, let me know. All right, sweetie? I will see you next time. Well done.
Well done.
Well done, you. Bye. See you next time. Bye, bye, bye.